I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Hi, Facebook and YouTube. I'm here live per request. I know that I will be jumping right into a live reading immediately. And then I will hang out for a little bit. I think I'm going to forego, I don't know. I'm on the fence. We'll see how this goes, whether or not I go over to TikTok. Nobody registered for my TikTok. I do have subscribers that may want to see me, and it's always a good time, but definitely here for YouTube and Facebook. So we will hang out for just a little bit, wait and see what happens. Oops, we got the caption all wrong already. There we go. Collective. Follow for more. Be sure to press like. If you are catching the replay, please put replay. Please put replay in the comment section and tell me where you're watching from. If you're catching the replay, if you're here live, we're live right now. It is currently 8:46 on Monday, the 10th of February. February 1, 2, 3 on my clock. 1, 2, 3 people in here. And hey, hola, ¿cómo estás ustedes? Hola, Lisa. Hi. I'm here too. I ate food and then fed the animals and then played with the animals and then now I'm here. So I gotta wear them out. Now she's sitting outside the bedroom door. Sad. The dog. You ready to do your reading? I'm ready if you are. I think she bopped out to go pay. Now I got that daggum John Legend song stuck in my head. The best I ever had. I don't want to brag. I'll be. I was using my pendulum earlier. Go pay. Okay, I'm here. We are ready. Literally, we are ready. Hello. Bullseye. Lo siento. You're just going to come get all up in my way? I had a nice open space here for working. Yeah. Sir. Muddy. Okay. We just so sorry. You know you're moving my mouse. I know you like the mouse because you're a cat. Okay. Okay. Hi, everybody. We're going to have a live reading in process right away. Welcome to those of you who are tuning in. Thank y'all for being here. No, this is not tuning in to watch me play with my cat. We're not here for Mr. Bubs. We are here for Lisa mainly. Gonna do a quick personal reading. There we go. Hi, Grace. How are you? Say hi. Say hello. Hello. I got it. Thank you, baby. All right. We are about to do a quick mini reading. I'm going to jump on real quick. How are you, Grace? Good to see you. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. We are well. We've eaten. Ooh. I'm all up on my cord. Hang on a second. I don't like that. Hiya. 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 Wee. Hi, Zen. Zen is here. Hello. Hello. My name is Simon. Cleaning the house and listening to me. Moi? What? Come on, Grace. You can do it. Come on, girl. Put your back into it. Get it, girl. Clean that floor. Come on down. Hit it once more. You can do it. Does that help? Am I helping? Y'all, once a Pee Wee football cheerleader, always a Pee Wee football cheerleader. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. You're refocusing yourself and back on your healing journey. Where did you go? Don't leave it. Don't leave it. It will call you back. And if you ever leave it too long, it will add to it. We don't want to add. We don't want to add. I'll be. Lisa. I'm just sitting here playing around. Lisa's like, doing the kitchen now? Perfect. Perfect. Scrub them counters. Stack them dishes. Show them flatware you ain't no bitches. I don't know. I'm done. This is why I read tarot. I'm not musical. I love music. I was raised around music. My dad says it's a darn shame that I cannot carry a tune in a bucket, because it would have been an awesome show. Stage presence. But I can't carry a tune in a bucket. Oh, well. Doing the sing. Get it. Didn't leave it. Just got distracted with the divorce. Back on track. Bing. Love it. Fantastic. Okay, Lisa, are you ready, baby? It is distracting, I'll tell you that, to get us out of our vibration, and that is very frequency lowering. So I get it. It's very hard to focus and be all like love and light when you're being emotionally attacked, mentally manipulated. You're just having to be on guard all the time. Very hard to be all like, woo, win some, you lose some. All good. Ready, Lisa? Okay, perfect. Lisa, big deep breath, please, all the way down to your toes. Let it go. We've got to go ahead and get Lisa's reading on. Oh, I got it, sir. Okay. Here we go. Is this you? Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Is that her bumper? That's it, isn't it? Yeah, buddy. That's what he said. That's what he said. Okay. All right. Okay, Miss Lisa. It's because this is difficult. It's difficult. Ooh, here's another 8. The other 8 fell out. 8 cups. Wait, we're missing 8 cups. I pulled 8 pentacles, 8 wands, 8 swords. I just said 8 cups. Wow. Okay. All right, dear Lisa's energy. Go ahead and put your first question up whenever you're ready. Did your Aries use you? Okay. Okay. May I have her Aries energy? Okay. I have her Aries energy. I don't think so, hun. Nope. I'm not really seeing that. The Four of Swords fell out with the Seven of Cups. And then I've got the High Priestess with the Three of Cups. Your friendship is divinely protected. I'm not seeing that she used you with the Four of Swords and the Seven of Cups coming out. Let's see here. Did she use her? I'm not seeing so much that it was like using one another. I'm just seeing that you both have a very intense connection, like intense. The Lover's card has come out between the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. There's some kind of a major decision that was made that's a head over heart decision that is causing you to dig down deep and find strength from whatever's happened here. There's some sense of clarity. Did she use her? Did she get used by Aries? Clarify. Clarify, please. Clarify, please, the Four of Swords. Clarify, please, the Four of Swords. Here's the Four of Swords. Four of Swords, Two of Cups. This is mutual. Like, you guys are supposed to be working with each other, not against each other. That's not what it is. You're confusing. I think you're confusing the situation. There's a lot of emotional confusion that comes with the Seven of Cups. There's a deep bond and a deep investment here. I've got the Three of Cups, Two of Cups, the Seven of Cups, right? So absolutely, your friendship, your partnership, your connection, there's something very, very, very powerful, very profound here with the Lovers coming out. Four of Swords coming out twice. We've got the Four of Wands. Four of Wands this was supposed to be something that was going to help and going to offer some confidence, some stability, some ability to, be able to be a more efficient provider of information and clarity, a more efficient provider of information, clarity, divine positivity. This is supposed to all be like a good thing. Wild. Okay, the Five of Cups was just laying here. So that was kind of sticking out when I was shuffling, is that Five of Cups kept popping out. So you guys are going through something heavy and emotional. Now, when you start, when you go and you evoke spirit and you want to tap in and you want to start getting messages and you want to connect in that way, there's all kinds of emotional turmoil that comes up with that. And this happens with every single connection that you have. You're going to mirror, not just with Aries. It's going to be mirroring with all the connections, all of them. All of them. I don't think it has to do with just this one. There's the Queen of Cups again. Look at this Queen of Cups here, Queen of Cups here. Like, it's deep. This is deep. This is the most intuitive, the most nurturing, the most compassionate, the most emotionally mature individual in the whole deck, as far as being a safe place for there to feel comfort, and that love will always be welcome with this type of connection. Love is always welcome here. We've got the Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. This is a learning. This is a learning curve of whatever y'all are going for. I don't see using you. There's nothing out here that looks toxic. This is something, this is just a blip that's sending you through a journey of introspection, to not look outward about what's happening, but to look inward. The Four of Swords looks inward, not outward. Okay, they look in. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Yep. Moon and the Seven of Cups are basically the major and minor arcana version of the same freaking energy. That is just this emotional stuff that's churning up. You guys are like hitting some little buttons, some triggers, some emotional triggers, and you're going to be mirroring back and forth. Wheel of Fortune coming out. Ups and downs. Okay. I don't see using you. I don't see using you. Eight of Cups, Nine of Wands. That's this journey. That's this journey. Damn. Wow, there's an opportunity for y'all to like take this awakening journey together. Should you choose to do it. Should you choose to do it, there's an opportunity for y'all to take this awakening journey together, but it's not easy. It's not easy. But wow, to have somebody right by your side like that, that's pretty cool. But this is not always about each of you. You have to do your own journey. You have to do your own journey, but this is about you doing your journey. They support you doing that. They do their journey. You support them doing that. You have to do your own work. They have to do their own work. Do you have any questions about any of that? Why do you think she used you? Why are we going to that process? I felt like she used you to get ahead, and now she doesn't need you anymore. To get ahead of what? So Mars retrograde right now is triggering you, baby. This is exactly what this is. I was reading about this earlier, and that's I was doing the same thing. I was doing the same thing, and I was projecting outside of myself because of my own emotional misinterpretation. Okay. I was doing this too. This Mars retrograde is no joke. To get ahead in life. Well, I don't know how she could have used you to get ahead in life. I don't see it happening. I don't see it. I see there being this, you both are a soulmate partnership, and you're supposed to be showing each other things that are evolving you and evolutionary moments, but you're not looking at the situation from, why am I experiencing this situation from this perspective sort of way. You're wondering why they aren't providing you with fulfillment that you're needing. Excuse me, I'm trying not to oh, that coffee drinking and talking is a delicacy here. Okay. Hang on a second. Communication will also be key during this retrograde, especially in your relationships. Mars and Leo can make you crave attention, but as the energy shifts into Cancer, you'll be asked to focus on deeper emotional connections rather than surface level praise. Resist the urge to create drama when conflicts arise. Instead, practice patience and empathy. If tensions build, approach them calmly and with an open heart. By focusing on emotional honesty and clear boundaries, you avoid unnecessary power struggles and strengthen your connections. This is your time to grow, not just in confidence, but in how you care for yourself and others. So it's already shifted back, but that's some probably lingering energy. By January 6th, it has gone back into Cancer. This is where things get real. Leo's bold look at me energy gives way to Cancer's sensitive nurturing vibes. You might find yourself feeling more introspective and may even a little raw. Old wounds resurface, asking for your attention and care. It's not easy work, but it's necessary. It's deep emotional cleansing. So shifting your focus from external validation to internal emotions, right? So there's something where you weren't getting an expectation met. Grand Rising, she's been distancing. You helped her get a job. So why is her distance? Like, how bumper? Like, how do you mean she's been distancing herself? Has she started working yet? Okay. Grand Rising, Lynn. Hope you're well. Did she use her? Hi, Fred. Did Aries use Lisa? Here's the thing of it. Did you offer? She is working. Okay. So did you offer to help her? Because what's the expectation on you getting her a job? Did you say, I'm going to get you a job And then what was the return kind of expectation from that? What was your expectation from helping your friend? Just curious. And how long has she been distant? Because you got to think about like learning a job and being, kind of focusing on that, being very busy, trying to figure out and work your new schedule, just handling life. Uh, yes, find peace in that for sure. Absolutely. The deed, the deed is done. The job is gotten. So what was the expectation beyond gratitude for helping to get the job? Like, and how long has she been working that you guys haven't spent together? Because it seems like it hasn't been that long. Like you guys have just barely, this should be able to help you when you need her. Okay. Well, timing is a funny thing. Timing is a very funny thing. I think that you are definitely feeling slighted. I'm seeing this. You're feeling slighted because when you're not able to have that connection and you're kind of just stuck with you and yourself, yeah, you do feel pushed aside. It feels like betrayal. I see this. There is with the Judgment card, the Emperor, the Magician, the Six of Swords, the Temperance, the Nine of Wands. This is saying that the reasons why you're not able to have access to her is because the type of work that you're being pushed to do is more of an inside job anyway. There's not really much else she can do other than, give you the book that she had, but she may just be busy. I'm not seeing that she used you. Not in so many terms. I'm just feeling like the timing is probably off. I'm feeling like the timing is probably off. I mean, she technically used you. She probably took advantage of your help because it was offered. If somebody offered me assistance, I would happily, absolutely take it. If I'm trying to initiate that energy and get that going because I'm now off and running, um, it's it's difficult because the timing changed. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The timing's off. Now she's got a schedule that's full, and now carving out that time looks different. So, how long has she been working? Two of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Three of Swords, King of Swords, Death card, Six of Pentacles. Yes, I see her definitely dodging you. How long? How long though? Between your fulfillment and your fulfillment of your end of the bargain and your needs not being met. So there's a 4-week window where you've been completely iced out. Yeah, you really went through undergrad. Is that why the Four of Swords keeps coming out? Is that why the Four of Swords keeps coming out? High Priestess, Three of Wands. Okay. Is she doing this on purpose? Is she ignoring Lisa on purpose? Is she ignoring Lisa on purpose? King of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. Was this her intention all along? Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands in reverse. I don't think this was her intention all along. I think she's just overwhelmed. She's got a lot going on. Maybe now she is ignoring you now on purpose because of her feeling like there's pressure with the Full card reversing, but I'm seeing here that she's just been busy. She's been focusing, working, getting diligently involved here. The Knight of Wands reversing is showing a lot of like chaotic energy after she just kind of hunkered down and started getting to work. There's definite void here. Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, definite void with her feeling like there's absence between you and she knows that the pressure's there. She knows that the pressure's there. So she's aware. And the problem is, and we all know this, the longer we go without facing our issues, we know the issue's sitting there stewing. And so facing that is like an undertaking. So we have to be, now she has to be energetically ready for that, right? So she has to be totally just open to take it from you and to go through that emotional turmoil with you and to explain herself and to all the things. So now it's become a thing, right? And now she has to gear up to face that thing. And the bigger it gets, the less likely she is to want to easily face it. Okay? Does that make sense? Absolutely. So giving without expectations, 1,000%. But you know you did the right thing. Like, you know you did the right thing. I had to quit feeling like I was owed something, and that was so freeing for me. And knowing that, you know, I'm just doing right by my life path, and this is what I'm meant to do. I am meant to help people. And if I don't get it back from this person, it's okay, because I will get it from somewhere. Even if it doesn't come from this person, just because I'm a good person and I put that energy into the universe. And by putting that energy into the universe, that's a ripple effect. And that in turn does come back around to us. Everything we send out comes back to us, Lisa. Okay. So even if it doesn't come from this particular source that you are expecting it from, if you detach from the expectation of the source and allow the help to come when you need it, it will come. Okay. Hi, Jen. Yes. And that's it. You have to be able to do that and just give just to give, because that's the kind of person you are. And if you get it back, great. And if you don't, cool. Now you know. Now you know for next time, right? Now you know for next time. That's cool. All right. I see you. I see you. Okay. No big deal. All good. And you got to let it go. You got to let it go and release it, and don't let it hold you. It doesn't hold you. It doesn't own you. This moment does not define you. Okay. This is just a moment in time. What this does is give you a clear picture of expectations, the inability to have any control whatsoever over another human being, what they do, think, feel, say, whatever. We don't have that. The only thing you can do is sit in your energy and generate energy towards you, which is about focusing on you. Okay. So all that stuff about her that, whether it is or isn't, would be a bummer. Both ways, it's kind of a bummer, because even if she didn't, you guys still have this distance. And now that things feel awkward and funky, there's this resistance. I'm feeling like there's this resistance as somebody knows that they got to face the music eventually. Eventually, I'm going to have to face the music and hear about this. And she's just apprehensive of this conversation. That's all. Not a big deal. It's like putting off the phone call you don't want to make. You know how it is. I have several of those phone calls. Shoot. And I keep forgetting. See, and I'm busy. I'm busy AF. I keep forgetting to return a letter. I mean, who writes letters anymore, right? But I have a letter I need to return. I am a pen pal for my brother, my poor brother. So I keep forgetting to write him, and he's just, anyway. Ripple effect. Yep. And that's just it. Now you know. It is damn disappointing, though. It's really disappointing when you're like, wow, okay. Didn't know you had it in you. That's disappointing to know that's what's the character that you're choosing to portray yourself as. It's very disappointing, but okay, now I know. Now I know what I'm dealing with. That's all we can do with it ever, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Don't shake your back at me. Okay. Okay, next question. Is there something going on with Aries that you don't know about? Okay. You're okay, Fred. You're good. No worries. Is there something going on with Aries behind the scenes that Lisa is not aware of? Is there something going on with Lisa? What flipped out? That was so weird. Is there something going on with Aries behind the scenes? Would she have a new partner? Full card Temperance. Sun, Page of Wands, Four of Wands, Hierophant, Knight of Cups. Do you think she's talking to somebody? A new partner, perhaps? March on. The ants go marching one by one. Hurrah, hurrah. I mean, I don't see, again, Lisa, nothing nefarious, right? Nothing at all nefarious. I've got Four of Wands, the Hierophant, the Knight of Cups, the Sun card. We've got a Page of Wands, Fool card, and Temperance. This reads of there being they're talking to somebody. There's this opportunity to start talking to somebody. I've got King of Swords, King of Pentacles out here. This is like a no nonsense approach. The only cups out here are the Knight of Cups, but this is a very intended purpose of romantic intentions. This is, pursuant with heartfelt intent. And then the Four of Wands with the Hierophant coming out first is pretty serious stuff. I mean, that's like a marriage-like commitment, partnership to the marriage type level. And this is somebody who's defending it because they want to see what happens. Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands. They're not really talking about it, and they're not really saying a whole lot because they're in the discovery phase, basically, to kind of see what's what. Is there anything even worth saying right now? So because they're only talking and because they're only just getting to know one another, it's like, but it's with that intent. Like that would be the end goal should they continue on the way that they're, talking. Does that make sense? It crossed your mind? It's a possibility. I'm seeing, look, Hermit, Ace of Cups, not talking about it. We're going to see what happens here. This is between us. We've got the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands. Oh my God, no freaking way. Stop it. Oh, the Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Ace of Wands, Two of Wands. Crikey, as my Australian friends like to say. Gosh almighty. I think she got a little side thing happening. There's a lot of focus and attention going somewhere else. Okay, so new job, new connection. Yeah, she's freaking busy. She barely has time to, eat a solid meal or get a good night's rest at this point. But that's a big full life. Is she seeing someone? Is she seeing someone? Is she talking to someone? King of Pentacles, talking to somebody. And I'm just sitting here looking at this little Page of Pentacles. She's, yeah. Huh. More Pentacles. Which one is this? Stop. I did not even do that. Queen and King of Pentacles. I just pulled out. She's talking to somebody. And I just did that with the Wands. I did that with the Pentacles. Stop it. Knight of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Thanks, Grace. Thanks, Grace. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, darling. Is that what you think something behind the scenes was? Bumper. What happened? Where'd it go? You didn't get it. Ugh. Oh. Eight of Swords in the reverse. asking you. 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords, 3 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Holy crap. You guys are just going through one of your things y'all do. This is like the thing. This is what y'all do. This is that thing y'all do. Not really, but it crossed your mind. Okay. Okay. So I was just curious if you thought it might have been something else. Like, I don't know. I don't know. She's working. If she's got a job, then it's nothing. I don't see anything nefarious. Again, nothing nefarious. It's just upsetting that your friendship is on hold. There's a boundary up in your friendship, and it's confusing you. It's hurting you. It's painful. It's causing more angst than anything. There's no clarity coming in. It's heartbreaking. And you're just kind of waiting for a message. Waiting for a message while you sit in complete isolation. 3 of Pentacles reversed. She's just doing other things. But this is what I say, honey. You got to do other things too. You do other things. You do other things. She does other things. Okay. I will take your final question whenever you are ready, my dear. That is 46 and 2. That's by Tool. I was thinking, what's that one by Chicago? It's not 46 and 2. That's Tool. What's the one by Chicago? It's like a full orchestra. Last question. Should I just let her go? Oh, babe. I'm going to tell you something. Let me tell you something. When I started doing all of this, like I said early on, that it's a solo journey. It's all good and well that we may inspire somebody to come along with us, and that we may actually, quite possibly get to go through it with somebody else. But everybody's journey is unique, and everybody's path is unique. Let's see here. Should Lisa just let her go? Let's see. Oh, dang it, Bumper. You're knocking all my stuff off. You are just lounging, and now I can't see my screen, and you just... Yay. Okay, cool. Thank you. Should Lisa just let Aries go? Should Lisa? You're supposed to be in isolation right now. Hermit in reversed. You're supposed to be in isolation right now. Everything that you're trying to focus on requires isolation. This requires extreme focus from you. 7 of Pentacles at the bottom. Should she just let her go? We've got the King of Cups, Temperance card, Lovers. So what do I say about that? How did Zen phrase this? You cannot serve two masters. You will love one and hate the other, is what he says all the time. You cannot serve two masters. This is a choice, right? On one side, you have what your head and heart are focusing on, trying to focus on. And on the other side, you have your spiritual side and your emotional side calling to you, right? So you've got two different paths that are pulling you in two different directions. You're needing isolation. This is what Spirit's trying to call you to do. King of Cups is no joke. This takes complete and total focus from you, an emotional and a mental investment. Everything that's churning up around you is just sending you back into yourself. That's all it's supposed to do. That's what this is. This is a spiritual alignment. This is a spiritual alignment. There's archangels here overseeing these divine choices that you're being presented with. What are you going to choose? There's Adam, Eve, there's the snake. Do you want your divine path? Do you want to take on all of these extra choices? You cannot have it all, unfortunately. Okay, unfortunately. Do you need to let her go? King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups. So this is not about you deciding on one or the other. This is about you making the decision to start moving in a direction that is more focused on what you're needing to do for you, for your greatest and highest good. You're still trying to plan and make your decisions and create an all-encompassing focus when it comes to what's happening in your life and in your world. There's a lot of times where Spirit just wants you to just sit with yourself with this. You're not going to get any help. You're not going to get any other human outside of you that's going to be able to help you to tune in to get what you're trying to have happen. A lot of that comes from you just sitting with Source, sitting with your information and diving into it. Immersification completely and wholly. A lot of other connections will be a distraction. If you're trying to include a bunch of people or bring your friends along with you and bring your partner along with you, it's all a distraction, honestly. Yep. It's called dating yourself. It's called dating yourself. All of that downtime and free time that you're going to have is going to be spent doing things that you love to do for you, with you. But this is about you completely detaching from outside energies because you're going to want to protect those energies. I wanted complete and total. I wanted to totally protect myself from everything else that was coming in. And even I did have friendships and stuff, but they would always show me things that were just like, no, that doesn't align. No, I'm not into that. No, I don't go that direction. No, I don't do that anymore. And these were always going to be things of my world where I was that were showing me how that's not where you're going. That's not the life you're choosing. You cannot go forward while still hanging on to the past. We can't split ourselves in half trying to pull both in the same direction. Okay. Put back within yourself. Yes. I see this being something, but it's not about you feeling like this isn't, this didn't happen and you weren't chosen and you're having to now shift and make different things happen. This is your opportunity to redirect your focus and really dive in all the way. all the way in. If you, what help are you not getting that you feel like you need her hands in? What help is she falling short in here? Two of Pentacles, Sun card, Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Page of Wands, Nine of Cups. It's an inside job. This is like you're trying to have it be like a team thing, and it's not. It's not going to be. It can't be. It can't be. Maybe a part of your path and your mission is to help other people, to guide them to their path. And they're not, that is a part of your journey. You know, that's a part of the help that you were supposed to have. Needed her help this weekend. Well, I don't see her. Drama, block, queen, close. This is just a difference of opinion between the both of you. I don't know if she's going to be helping you the way you need it, when you need it, the like how you're supposed to have it from her. Right. But not everybody is like us. Not everybody is like us. And your expectation of her to mirror what you did is always going to disappoint. It always is. We have to be extremely surprised when somebody does exactly, and it's unfortunate when somebody does exactly how we would do. When you hook up and link up with somebody who is exactly the same as you are all the time, like all the time, that initial connection of hitting a few moments of y'all's compatibility where you seem to be, syncing up and on the same page and able to really, come through and have that moment of building the bond in that way, right? But then depending on that consistently all the time forever, it's going to have some disappointing moments. It will. But you're going to have to let that go. So that's unfortunate. You're going to have to let that go. Yeah, Three of Swords, Moon, Tower, Nine of Wands. This is going to show you a lot about yourself and a lot about giving of yourself and having the expectations whenever we do give. So the law of giving and receiving is very profound. Let me see here. Let me read this to you. Have you read the 12 karmic laws? Mm-hmm. Have not. Okay. What are they? Oh. Okay, cause and effect. Let's see. Mentalisms, correspondence and vibration. Let's see. Let's see. Law of giving and receiving by Deepak. Okay. Everything in the universe operates through dynamic exchange. Every relationship is one of give and take because of giving and receiving are different aspects of the flow of the energy in universe. Let's see here. Sowing and reaping. So even if active giving sets in the stage, what's to come in next? In simpler terms, the energy and tension you put out determine the kind of response you'll get. Okay, so the type of energy that you put out will determine the kind of response you'll get. So whatever's been leading up to the collecting of your debt, right? So whatever energy's been put out on that is whatever is setting the intention here. Has she been completely and totally ghosting you for all 4 of these weeks? Like not talking to you? Because I don't remember it that way. Because when did the book get ordered? Because the book was like ordered within like last week, and you guys were on the ups last week, right? Because I don't think it's as severe as like letting her go, but I do see where this is completely showing you that you need to totally detach from this. The whole thing, the expectation of the reciprocation, the expectation of what was promised to you, whatever you did for her, and what was promised in return, like the whole experience. Like you just need to just, okay, I see you for how you are. I see this for what it is, and I am wiser because of it. Thank you. Thank you. Now I know. Now I know how I need to proceed forward in the future. Crystal clear. Okay. So she ghosted you this weekend after you asked her for help and she refused. Okay. So you're calling to collect on your debt and she says she can't do it. I absolutely am not going to do this. And you were ghosted from that. So the whole thing is showing you just pull back from it. Since now you know what you're dealing with. What should she do? Should she leave her alone forever? I'm still getting no. Nope. Y'all just need to give this a little time. Things are a little too aggressive, a little too crazy, a little too assertive right now. The energy is just way too forceful. Y'all need to just kind of pull back from this and let things simmer. I've got the 6 of Cups also falling out, showing that this is just kind of what y'all do. There's the Hermit in reverse again. Hermit in reverse again. Are y'all good with apologies? 3 of Wands, Temperance, Moon card. Are y'all good with apologies? Have y'all been able to talk through any of your past arguments ever and have closure and an apology? Interesting how the Queen of Wands is coming out sideways. Nine of Swords, Lovers, Queen of Wands sideways. Not really. Yeah. Yup. Yes. But here's the thing is that I don't know if y'all really could. Y'all don't have the tools to be able to work through some of your conflict resolution issues. Y'all don't have the correct tools. Y'all never have had them. And when the new circumstance or triggers, whatever happens, those old wounds kind of start being pinged, and then we go into our separation memory, right? Where we're being triggered, we're being pushed, and so it's a fight and then flight, right? I told you I can't. I told you I need you. I'm not going to do it. I'm upset with you for this. Poof, gone. Fight, flight, boom. This is what y'all do. But then the return back is through an energy of just, I miss you. It's not, hey, so while we've been apart, I've been thinking about things. And from my perspective, based on what's happened, X, Y, and Z, this is where I kind of see where I may have mistaken things, and going forward I feel like this is what I need to do for an approach. What do you think? Is this accurate from what you're saying, or am I getting it wrong? Right? So this is conflict resolution. This is how you would be able to, speak about how you perceived it to go, what you figured out about yourself, and how you're going to advance forward differently because of it. Right? It's not like, you hurt my feelings, you need to fix this, tell me you're sorry. That never works. That just puts somebody like, oh yeah, well, you're the one who neat. And then we go into third and fourth grader level argument type stuff. So conflict resolution is something that y'all need to eventually get to. Okay, if y'all want a shred of hope for this to happen. But right now, you are being shoved away from all of this, like all the way away from this. This is a major trigger for you, and you're not seeing it for what it's supposed to be showing you, because you're too much in it. You're too heavy and hot up in it, and it's this major thing for you. You're upset by it, so you're not going to see it for the lesson that it's giving you. You're looking at it as if you have been shunned and now you're owed. Right? So that's not an energy where you're going to have much benefit from having a conversation with her. It's not going to benefit either one of you. Okay? It's just not. So that's something that you're going to have to kind of go through and figure out without her being involved. What does she need to say to you? What do we need to say to Lisa? Lisa and her Aries. What else can I help her with? Lisa and her Aries. What else can I help her with? The Golden Mirror. And passion. Like, you guys are heated. That passion keeps coming out. Passion keeps coming out, but there is absolutely this one-sidedness. Feels abundance, Dragonfly. Okay. Cassette. Love. Camera. Healthy choices. Paradise. Girl with a snake. Not today. And damn it. Coffee cup. Okay. So here's your friendship. Here's your time apart. You guys need some boundaries right now with everything. There's a lot of freaking inner work that y'all need to be doing, like a lot of inner work. There's some outdated things that y'all have done and said and ways that y'all have handled stuff. Things have been oh boy. So narcissism is out here a couple of times. We have girl with a snake, heartbroken. There's boundaries again. So I'm not saying that there is narcissism here, but definitely having some narcissistic reactions and narcissistic tendencies that have been showing up here. Haven't healed from the first time. That's why it's affecting so deeply. They have a cycle. This is a cycle with them. So stability and growth, Phoenix, it's out here a lot. Like you just need space with this. This is way too triggering. It's way too raw for you. Dragonfly. Phoenix. Abundance, passion. It's not that you guys are bad for each other, and it's not that she's a bad person. It's that you both have some very deep inner wounds and you trigger each other deeply. And a lot of that work to solve the issues has not been done. A lot of those repeated patterns that y'all keep having happen here, these reciprocal same old scenarios and situations, is something that a very bright light is being shown on. I mean, there's only so many times that you can both go through these cycles without any sort of change or resolution before it starts to become even more intense and even more intense. And each and every single time this happens, it's going to cut deeper and longer and even more profoundly, especially because, as we grow in life and as our life develops, the deals and the situations and things that we're experiencing become a bigger level, right? It's a very big deal what you're going through, what you needed help with. Her getting this job and needing your help with that, that's a very big deal. These are major life stepping stones. So now we're stepping into another level that need a different approach on how to handle this, what our expectations are going to be. And there's the old way of doing things that hasn't worked anymore. And there's a light being shown on that. Neither one of you are willing to look at that right now. Okay, because we're still looking at what's triggering our pains and causing us to want to feel a certain type of way about whatever's happening. Both of you, though, both of you are repeating these cycles, and this is why y'all cannot be around each other right now. Spirit has separated you for a reason, because you're triggering things in her that she is not looking at, and she's triggering things in you that you're not looking at. Okay. When will they get back on track? When will they get back on track? This isn't going to be fast. It may not even be like the last ones. I think this one cuts you, like, you end up putting some pretty heavy distance on this. I've got in a few months. In your own time and in a few months. Okay. So when you're vibrationally realigned and you feel like you're okay to allow her energy to come back into your world is when you're going to be okay with that. I think that once you pull back from her, giving this just a little bit of space, faster than you think, that's going to pull her energy back to you. Right now, you're focusing on her, so it pushes her away. The time is right, faster than you think. So right now, start pulling your energy back and just completely and totally shut this off. Shut this off, shut this down. No more messages, no more sending energy her way. I'm not saying you have to block her, and I'm not saying you have to ignore her. And if she does return your call and if she does return your message, don't ignore her, but I'm not saying you have to be like instantly replying. But this is your opportunity to look at this and choose differently. Okay? Choose differently this time. Look at it in a spiritual way. Really take the time to focus on what this feeling is bringing out in you and where the miscommunication may have began, where she started to backtrack and sort of renege on her end of the deal, where it felt like something had shifted, and kind of go to that moment and see if you can't pull any piece of information that will help you to process this better, because getting answers from her has not served you well, because this is an inside job, what you're supposed to be doing here. What you're being shown is an inside job. Allow things to come. Allow things to come. We've got divine timing, March. Do you have any other questions? You know how she triggers you? How? How does she trigger you? It's fine. That's great. That's good. This gives you time to focus and really pull back and give this the air it needs to breathe. This needs to breathe. Y'all are just strangling it and suffocating it too much, way too much. There's this thing y'all do where y'all just kind of grab a hold of each other and pull out each other's little buttons and neuroses and just kind of shine light on them. Ignoring you, have abandonment issues. Okay. Yes, ignoring you is completely and totally abusive. It is. It's abuse. It's a form of abuse. They do say that being ignored is equivalent to the same feeling of being hit. So, I understand that completely. But no reply is a reply, just so you know. Okay. No answer is an answer. So you've gotten your answer. You're not being ignored. You've gotten your answer. So that right there is that's your message to full stop redirect. Okay. Bet. And then you've already demanded to know, is this what you're doing? Are you ignoring me? Just so we're clear, crystal clear. Okay. Still no reply. Message received. Got it. Bye. And then go do something else because, babe, there's a gajillion other things you can be doing. Plus, that is, it's going to continue to be a trigger. This is going to continue to repeat and repeat and repeat until y'all face this and handle it the way it's supposed to be handled. Y'all keep doing these old patterns, these old recycling patterns of going back to where y'all feel comfortable, which is fight, flight, abandon, return, ignore, fight, flight, abandon, ignore, return, fight, flight, abandon, ignore, return. And it's not safe anymore. It doesn't feel safe. It doesn't feel confident. It feels a little exhausting. And yeah. I got to tell you, when going and doing, because what is your intention for reading tarot? It's just personal, right? You just want personal clearance and that connectivity to your guides to be able to get messages and understand a little bit better about what your divine connection is trying to tell you, right? Is this what your purpose is with learning tarot? The Chariot card. Star. A star. Emperor reversed. Don't do that. Yes, it's that abandonment issue is stemming from a childhood wound. Yeah, it goes way back, but that's something that needs to be looked at. Like the reasons why that keeps getting triggered and pinged and pinpointed is because it's a very big block for your ability to be able to handle situations and yourself really in situations. Okay, so good. Then if your ultimate goal in the future is to go in that divine path, then that is complete discipline. It's discipline, it's isolation, it's focus, it is all encompassing. That requires total immersification in that world. And you can't have distractions, you can't have deterrents, you can't have things that are going to pull you away from that. If you want to do that path, then spirit will take you, but they're going to sit your butt down and make you focus. It's the teacher. Think of it as the old nun in the Catholic Church. She's going to take the ruler out and smack your freaking knuckles when you get distracted and you want to go over and play and you want to go do this and you want to go do that. Like I couldn't get involved with news. I couldn't dive into the 3D world again. It just, it would irritate me or it would traumatize me, because it would be this going back on what I know. Once you learn something, you can't unknow it. And then going back into a world where you're already aware of what's happening and looking at it as if, yay, we're just here and we're ignoring the fact that this is a great thing. It's not a great thing, but we're pretending like it is. And it feels weird, and it's awful, and it's uncomfortable because your vibration is shifting away from what you once knew. This is an old programming. And the whole world that entangled up in it is going to be weird for you now, and everything you're moving to. Okay. A lot of the places that I was, and a lot of the people that I was involved with, and a lot of that did not come with me, and it can't come with me. It's not for that. This is a very isolating journey. Very isolating. This isn't a, hey, I'm going to go on a lightning path. Who's coming with me? You will be Jerry Maguire fishing out, a little fish to take with you. And that's about it. Even your little secretary has intentions. Everybody's got intentions. Ooh, you got a light inside of you? Let me have some of it, right? There's all this vampiric attachments that will try to attach and latch. They're distractions. I know the whole thing ended up to be this whole love story and blah, 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 but it's all toxic. How they formulated and came together. Anyway, it's isolating. There's no one in this world goes on their spiritual journey in a group unless you go to a retreat. Becoming in the world, not of it. Yeah. Thank you, Zen. I used to I have friends that I've known for 20 plus years, 30 plus years, and to have those friendships, and I held on to those for a very long time, and my new world was just, it was too much. It's too much to be that different, and to sit there in these mind-numbing conversations that you just don't resonate with anymore because your eyes are open, the veil is off, the jig is up. You've peeked behind the curtain, and you've already seen that it's a short little old man. That's not a scary, big green head. So after I awaken, I can't do small talk. I can't talk about small stuff. Politics make my skin crawl. I can't invest any information. I didn't even know the freaking Super Bowl was on yesterday. We were sitting here, I was getting ready to go live, and Zen goes, "Oh, Super Bowl's on right now." And I was like, "Oh, really?" Wow. That's a first for me. I used to be all up in that. And this is the first year ever where I had no idea what was going on. None. Because I've removed myself from that world. Spirit took me away from that. Spirit led me in a different direction to where I could completely and totally immersify myself. So be prepared. It's a complete and total 180 degrees. Okay. 180 degrees. People are very confused about what this journey looks like. There's many different levels to it. There are, but we're helping people with their lives. This is a lot of responsibility, and there's a lot to this. Okay. So people trust us with some very deep and some very profound things. And it's a major responsibility. So you have to be taking that very seriously. That's why when I went to this route, I focused with discipline and total spirituality in the forefront of my mind. That was That was my entire motto and my entire precedence when doing this. I want to help people, and I want to do this in a pure way, as authentically and genuinely as I can, as connected as I can please possibly be. And you know what they did? They took me away from everything. They removed me from everything I was and reshaped me into what I am now, where I continue to be molded to this day. Y'all, it's there's an anniversary right now. Oh, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow I started Instagram. I started my Instagram channel in 2021. I started learning in 2019 tarot, and then I started doing in-person readings for strangers in 2020 late, right? I started reading for friends of friends, and people were starting to pay me for like online readings and stuff. And then I started doing my online tarot readings where I was reading for people. 2021 in February. It's an anniversary tomorrow. I'll have to do something special. 211. Doing his chores. Poor guy. Hope that helps, Lisa. This is it's a lot. It's a lot. It's learning a whole nother language, but it's also completely and totally redirecting your life. It's a redirection of your entire life. There's people out there who can mix both, but you're seeing the kickback from that. Okay. You're seeing the kickback from that. There's some triggering things that are just going to completely and totally shove you in different directions. How serious has this fight been in comparison with your other fights with Aries, with your Aries? I've never heard you talk about never talking to her again. Like letting this go. I've never heard you mention that before. You're welcome. Like, I don't know if you're just, feeding heavily into this Mars retrograde energy and it's triggering you extra, extra hard because of your fire placements in your top three. You've got a lot of fire placements in your top three. Your top three are all fire. So I don't know if this is just hitting you in a completely different way. And since we don't know your exact time of birth, I can't, pinpoint the exactitudes. This one's the weirdest one yet. There you go. The moment you let it go, one of two things will happen. Go ahead, sir. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Old runes resurface, asking for your attention and care. It's not easy, but it's necessary. Think of it as a deep emotional cleanse. This is a deep emotional cleanse, especially with it going back into Cancer, right before it goes back to Leo again in April. It went Cancer, Leo, Cancer, Leo, Cancer, Leo. It's like playing with our playing with our emotions. Thank you. They will come running or disappear forever. Exactly. Yep, that's it. He's so right. He's so right. And you have to be okay with both. You have to be okay with both. And if they do come running, okay, even if they do come running and they come back, you have to be very loose to attach to that. It's not like once they come back, they're yours forever. It's, they have it in them to dip in and out. You have to be completely detached from that. You're well aware of who you're dealing with, and that's on them to have to work through. Okay. What you're doing is recognizing the pattern and behavior. By choosing to do something differently stops the pattern right there. Recognition of it and the choice of doing something differently stops the pattern. Doing it repetitiously every time in a row is a changed behavior. Doing it habitually every single time from that point forward is a new habit. So it's just process. This is behavioral patterns, recognition, acknowledgement, change, effort. You will never do tarot. Always heard that your mind is wanting a curtain thing to come forward and it can be clouded. I do pendulum on yes, no, and that's it for you. Yeah. And that's fine. That's more than fine. Not everybody, can everybody read tarot? Yes. Should everybody read tarot? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. It takes, it takes a while to really truly get it down, and it's a language. If you want to really know what the tarot is, it's a language, and there's a lot to it. And then you have to start working with it to get the full benefit from it. You need to use spreads, you need to use specific placements, specific questioning, you need to cleanse your decks, right? It's a lot. It's just so much. Thank y'all. It's a lot. Yeah. I'm all in now. From 2019 till now, I'm all in now. This is a way of life, and I'm in so daggum deep. I'm in deep. Okay. So Mars is going to be in Leo until June 17th. Igniting a period filled with bold self-expression, playfulness, and heart-driven pursuits. Leo, ruled by the sun, associated with the heart, invites Mars to lead with passion and enthusiasm, giving us all a renewed drive to follow our deepest desires, right? So you'll be able to utilize this energy after the 23rd all the way forward into freaking June. You can ride this all the way to June and just kind of sit, hunker down, and just focus on you. Detach from everything else. Use this energy to your advantage. It infuses our actions with vibrancy and courage, urging us to claim our rightful place in the spotlight, stand up for our values, and fearlessly pursue our goals. In this sign, Mars has the endurance of a fighter, rarely giving up on the people or dreams that truly matter. So do note that need and that cling to hang on to people might linger, but you need to place that carefully and put it where it belongs, on what reciprocates, what is positive energy, what is not vampiric. A week into today, so it's okay. So Leo's qualities. So under this influence, the pull towards Leo's qualities is strong, inspiring us each to tackle projects and relationships with optimism, resilience, and approach life with almost a regal confidence. Okay. I say this a lot. Spiritual royalty. Spiritual royalty. Leo is also the classic sign of royalty, and Mars' presence here adds an authoritative, commanding quality to our actions. During this period, we may feel empowered to lead and take on ambitious goals, from pursuing promotion, spearheading big projects, newfound sense of conviction. Mars and Leo thrives on drama, glamour, and lively social energy. So you might find parties, gatherings, and opportunities to shine in creative or social settings even more appealing. Yay. However, there's also a caution here. Mars in Leo can easily slide into the drama queen territory if unchecked. Instead of leaning too heavily into that extreme, we've been encouraged to embody Leo's joyful, fun-loving spirit, expressing ourselves authentically, but responsibly. Authentically, but responsibly. Okay. So, yeah, I highly encourage you to look up that whole energy and kind of use that to your advantage to ride that, to figure out what else you need to know, Lisa. Okay. I'll store them up, Fred. It's all good. I'll store them all up. I'm good to go. Okay. I may have another one coming. All right. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I hate yawning online. All right. Everybody else good? Are y'all having a good start to your week so far? Everybody doing all right? Yeah, just look up the Mars stuff, baby. That'll help you kind of navigate through this. A redirection is highly in order right now. Highly in order, my babe. Look, Leo again. Leo is the card du jour. I think that's the full moon we got coming up too. Leo is the Marsha Brady of the freaking beginning of the year. Marsha. Leo. What can I tell my collective? 5 of Cups. Return to sender. So, emotional loss. Yes. The pain of disappointments. Emotions are powerful. This is meant to send you within to regain your power through focusing on what you do have left, what you do have to build on, processing these emotions, moving through these emotions to empower yourself, right? You're being given a lot of these lessons for a reason. Got the Justice card coming out. Cause and effect. This is to offer balance in your life, spiritual balance, emotional balance, mental balance, creative balance. Got the base chakra coming out for that root chakra, creative balance. Yes. Okay, we're going to read it. Fine. Remove yourself from what is not serving your greatest and highest good. Detach yourself from external validation. Seeking external validation is only going to lead you down a path that is never ending. These are never going to be fulfilled when we're seeking external validation. That needs to be the least of your worries. Okay, that needs to be the least of your worries. This is a journey to go within. This is a journey to self-discovery. This is a journey to removing the blindfold of your indecision, to helping you to clear that veil through you being more aligned from the inside out, from within your core, connected to your spiritual connectivity here, connected to your higher self, to your greatest and highest good. This balance here, this reminds me of the Magician card, but it's not. It's the Justice card, but it reminds me of the Magician. They have the wands, the swords, the cups, the pentacles. This is about balance of everything, all resources in your world, utilizing what you can when you have access to it, what is benefiting you in the moment, what tools you need for the job you need when you need them. This is a part of that experience about getting your information intact to be able to use what you need when you need it. You cannot do this whenever you're overwhelmed, whenever you're emotionally cluttered, whenever you're being forced to make decisions and put into difficult situations where there are no win situations sometimes. Okay. Got the heart chakra and the crown chakra. The Empress card. 5 of Swords. 4 of Swords, 7 of Cups. Choosing wisely, taking the time, pulling yourself away from everything that is mentally and emotionally conflicting. Opening up your heart chakra, doing that heart chakra work, connecting to your higher self, working on your self-love. The message never changes. It's just you and Zen. That's it. So good night. 10:33, perfect time to end. 1033, I love it. So calling it a night. Glad I was able to help, Lisa. Thank you so much for calling me on. I hope that helped you. You're never going to hear from me that this is something you need to pursue and go chase that woman down, bang on her door, drag her out, and make her answer you. You'll never hear me say that, ever. I will consistently remind you why it's not working, why you're being pushed in a different direction. This is where they are pulling you away. What we're giving energy and focus to, if it is not reciprocating, there is a reason for that. It does not mean push harder. It means push off. It does not mean push harder. It means push off. You are still here? Mwah. Well, it's not showing it. I got 3 of y'all in here and it says 2. Only says 2. You can't hit the L tonight to save you. It's all good. No worries. All good. Yes, sir. 1034. All right, kiddos. I'll be back on later. I'm going to start doing recordings tomorrow, so lots of content creation. So y'all tune in here to the YouTube. I'm going to start back up on the money readings. So those are going to be kicking back up quickly. And then I've got other content coming to my other platforms. I started now doing my subscriber only videos on Facebook. So if you are a subscriber on Facebook, I started posting subscriber only videos where y'all get your own special reads for you all. So in addition to getting an answer every single time I come live, Facebook subscribers, I also now offer your very own readings, now enticing you. So $10 a month, easy access. Check it out if you're interested. If not, no worries. I'm here anyway. Love, light, abundance, all of it y'all can possibly stand. See y'all later.